Alright. What's up, guys? Um, just started a stream and it like didn't work. I'm not really sure what just happened, but anyway, I'm so excited to play this game. So I'm just gonna shut up and we're just gonna start playing. Um, what was I gonna say first? Actually, oh yeah, still giving away the Pokemon Scarlet. Gonna give it away at the end of this playthrough. So any like or comment or sub or I guess that's really it. Like, comment, sub, of like any of my VODs for my streams or like my shorts, pack openings and stuff. Any of the polls I post. Yeah, it's each like one counts as like I guess one like entry into potentially winning the sealed copy of Pokemon Scarlet that I have. I know it's like old, but I did want to, you know, give something away because it's pretty cool that um, I'm almost at 150 subscribers. So thanks. Yeah, but we're gonna start this, and this is gonna be a lengthy one. So I'm gonna do my best to stream every day. Um, so yeah, I hope you're excited, just as excited as I am. It's been a while since I played an Atlas game. I've been wanting to play Persona 3. That just kind of that came out recently or was re-released. I think it's like Persona 3 Reload, maybe. I think this. Um, but these games are a time investment. So let's see how long this one takes. I put like 150, maybe 100, like 40-ish hours into Persona 5. So um, oh, I'm tempted to do Japanese. I'm sure we can always change it. Start with English though. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to play this game for so long. I just like I had to finish Black Myth Wukong before we started this. I had to. It would have bugged me so much. But yeah. So they did Persona 3, 4, and 5.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. by my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
One sec, guys.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
oh,
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Your name
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Your
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Oh man, 11 views. I wasn't here for any of them. Oh shit. Okay, so damn it. I Some family stuff. Everything's okay, but I didn't realize I was going to be on the phone for almost an hour. Um, so, yeah. Let's watch this again.
I trust this will suffice.
Sorry, guys.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams?
Okay.
In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us. Indeed, that is what we call fantasy.
Okay. Alright, now we can actually start the game. I am so sorry that I took an hour on the phone as soon as I started streaming. Not good. But alright. Let's just check the settings real quick. Yes, save the changes, please. Alright.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Alright, so I changed my streaming name. Yeah, no, I left. I was on the phone. The stream was up, but yeah, it's kind of dark in here. We're gonna stick to my old channel name. This is the name I use for pretty much every character. If you're, yeah.
Ah,
If you watch Always Sunny,
a
you
most
should know.
unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
We'll just do normal for now. It's actually been a while since I played a, the last Atlas game I played was Persona 4.
Looks like we're in the clear.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. Stop it. Does her?
I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits! Come on, let's see some...
It's just you guys are getting buffered. Fuck. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. I can move my whole like router and Wi-Fi or modem and Wi-Fi router like out closer, but I'm gonna lose my stream. My stream's gonna turn off if I do that. Just have to unplug it. It's gonna ride it out, and you know, it is what it is. Oh, this place already feels like death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Lewis?
Hey, you okay?
Us?
You still got all your limbs
Oh, nice.
attached?
Everything's voice acted. Great.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission.
Not gonna have
Definitely could have gone worse.
Control situation here where I just like read and read and read and read.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Okay. Treaty a desert.
Think we'll make it?
Oh wow. Okay, so not everything's voice acted. I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Okay. Base controls, some actions you can perform, and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. So each of the mini-map, you can view tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Let's go. Stop!
Straight into combat.
Watch out!
This looks especially dangerous, watch out. I don't think I'm supposed to say. Okay, so... First you use phase sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see them you've never confronted before, will show up as unknown.
Okay. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. Yikes! I think we're in a little over our heads.
That thing looks really scary. Higher ground, right? Oh, space bar is attack. Okay. Right click is attack. You gotta go up that way. There's no jump? There's no jump button?
Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Not really, no.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. Jeez. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Since the music is playing directly in my mind, the effect of Gallagher's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little Look!
The art style is...
Over there!
Grand Trout is already in sight.
Let's go.
Ostrowski movie just
Got a
out of
sec?
sight.
Yikes! I think we're in a little over our heads. I think we shook them.
I don't want to fight
We should be
something.
safe.
Everything's red though. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yikes!
Should we
I
do
think
it?
we're in a little over our heads.
Oh, no, 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 no. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's real bad. My computer just... I thought the game crashed.
Not good!
Oh, shit.
Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great secret bearer of fantasy empowered, hear my wish and come forth from the epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. This is the first part. I'm all over the place, I'm sorry.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
An igniter.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a pair
It's
of
like a crystal from like Final Fantasy
Such
16.
a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else.
Mars and Versants.
Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
Did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
They got fucking vapes?
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
What
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead. His son
Very
stricken.
Persona.
Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
We were?
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Okay. So we gotta look for big, burly men. If you know where we're going, feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press M to open a local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing T. Galago always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Press 2 in safe areas and tab to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
I'm guessing you can't do this in dungeons though. It's probably like Persona. New memorandum.
An elder? Here? You little bastard, you.
Miss Salvage over, how long will this take? Can't help but notice we passed our recruitment center back there, I bet. Bet I could register for the army faster than this carriage can exit the city, so hurry up before
If I know.
Yes, sir, please have patience with the royal funeral. Approaching foot traffic is at an all-time high.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Spells, eh?
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Ooh, yeah, I want one. Well, what is it?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though,
Magla?
I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Yes.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
True.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands...
Now he's dead. With no living heir,
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Okay. So, that was, like...
Let's head there.
Kind of unnecessary, though, no? Oh, I can actually shop? Oh, no. Oh, check.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else can it be?
I was hoping they'd be blended with the crowd and have noticed that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
What are you playing at?
Is this the magic she's talking about?
Beg pardon?
Up here?
Elden rubbish.
Do me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I wonder if I ever change. I need the money. I'm just so bored.
I want to fight for real change.
Hell yeah.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte.
Troglodyte is a fantastic word.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
These are the name of the story's protagonist. So what was... I'm just gonna make it my name. I'm not gonna do Nightman for this. Of course, it's me.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're
You guys wanna see the
short-handed as
ferry?
it is,
Like
so be a good
Christmas?
lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to.
That was pretty easy. What a long line. Guess we're gonna have no choice but to wait our turn. When you're cutting in line too, everyone will get their damage in order. No one ever follows directions. Why don't we just come here? Oh wait, so I have to actually wait in line.
Whoa.
So. Do you remember the video skills you showed him in noble, but just a countryside son of a lord by the families
Well.
Let's just say at my own circumstances I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Okay. Travel don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Lewis. His army's built on merit, so even a Paris has a chance. Carapace. Carapace?
Look at that.
So now we got Queen to get in line. Oh, so I have to actually get in line? I'm queued up.
Whatever.
She does too, not much choice if you have a money or job. Greed makes the world go round, as it were. Greed is, I guess, the currency. You want him out of net or join the kingdom cutting is only gonna get you chewed out. I need the queue.
What's the world coming to?
Carapace I can deal with, but Elda are right now ominous. Ominous? Jesus.
Oi there!
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Relax.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt in.
I mean...
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Okay.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
So you need an igniter and a crystal.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw in the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal capital, the city.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him.
Okay.
Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
No, I'm asleep.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
You okay?
I mean...
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
very distracted.
So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy, but it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
That's pretty cool. Like, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen that in any other media where, like, you're in the fantasy world and there's fantasy about, like, the normal world or the modern day as their fantasy. It's pretty cool. I feel like we don't need multiple save files yet. Apparently the first couple hours are like, I don't want to say a slog, but like, oh, here we go. I love...
Shouldn't you be resting?
Like, Persona 5 has
I'm
the
fine.
anime cutscenes.
In fact, I'm glad we have this
The
chance to
Persona
talk.
games in general, but this one's real heavy with it.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
My phone to the side for a bit.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
I wonder if all the Elda have different color eyes. It's like the used. Or, not the used. Alkaline Trio.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Whatever far we've come, let's find our destination, the northern border fort. Okay, you can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press spacebar.
This place here. Hold on.
This is where we were.
Let's see.
Squad camp, land use is a risk camp by armies for enrichment.
That's where you want to go.
No.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let's see. Let's see here.
No, we don't want to go there.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort, this is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find them quickly. Well, is there anything of use in these places? I'm curious.
Right?
Hold on.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
Oh, I can't.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. Oh, we're already at the...
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Oh shit, we're in the calendar. I didn't even realize.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
I mean, the amount of racism in this world, this fantasy world, is pretty wild.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
Say that again, bro.
So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Right?
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
You want to fight, bro?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Yeah. Come on.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman.
Lesser tribesman.
Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Corey.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meats.
Someone help!
Oh, did you get fucked up?
Is that a soldier?
I don't think it's the same one that was talking shit.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time.
You know what I should
I'll
do?
stay.
Hold up. Damn, where do I... This might be better.
Behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we...
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Comrade, new ally Stroll. Stroll, a brute fighter trying to conceal his nobility. He has become
This
your
is
ally.
bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
What do you mean? I've been talking so much shit.
Okay?
Listen, an unexpected event. We'll just set our mission, okay?
Yep.
Allied is inside here. Yeah, that's my guess. Now we gotta find him. Huff, huff,
Actually,
ally? Oh, it's something I was just writing on the shoulder.
I see.
Well, whatever the case is, sure gets me too. Let's go inside. This camera angle is interesting.
This is...
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors. Oh. Damn it.
This is horrific. So many of that. Yes, I hope you're safe.
Hurry!
There's no other ways. If we look, we may find that it's a rat. None of them are breathing. It's my... Oh, my,
This is bad.
Whoa. Oh, our first fight. Get back, we've got eliminate. Okay. What's the deal with this? I feel so much of that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. What? What if it's a human? Do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with
What
them.
do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and trig as one. Would you agree? Yeah, I do. I'm glad you still got your wits about you. Wish you were here. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
We don't stand a chance to get that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand the two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press V to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press V anytime, but if you use spacebar, attacks the stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with spacebar to complete the enemy's break gauge. That appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Cat!
They're on the defensive.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Get ready.
Squad battles with stun enemies. When engaging in a squad battle against a stun enemy or party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, the enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press F to attack with your equipped weapon or press U using a function soon enough. Performing an action will spend one turn icon. See at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Okay. So... Guard, pass, item, melee, skill.
I won't hold back!
Use mage fire. Use equipped igniter to deal with that fire attack.
Fire! Still up?
Tougher than I thought.
Okay, so that's both. Now he gets one move. Nice. We did it.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
5 XP, 30 mag. What's mag? 13 money. Spoils, medicinal herbs. Okay. Dude, Persona 5's post-battle, like this version, like the version of this. Fuck! Persona 5's version of this is so good.
That'll do
it's
it.
like my favorite part of that game. We pulled out together. We're alive, and that's all I could ask for. Let's press forward while we send him.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
Nasty. But we have the element of surprise. We can catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Sneak attacks. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using spacebar, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Let's push through! This is our chance! Give it my all!
We make the first move!
Okay, let's
The power of... Not done yet.
Turn focus thrust. Regular melee attack.
Not bad. We did it. Not bad at
Got a
all.
level. +1 to stamina. Oh, okay. Oh, strength. Raises physical attack damage, magical attack damage, lowers damage sustained from enemies. Raises hit, evasion, success. The item acquisition rate. Let's... strength.
I think that's all of them.
I wonder if there's like items and stuff. No,
That should come in handy. Pocket it. Look.
All right. How's that? We have the edge.
I have to change that from thieves in my side now, but...
The next one will fall just as easy.
I think that's all of them.
How do I get to the settings? Oh, here we go. I can't make it a mouse button? Oh wait, yeah, here. Oh yeah, we can. Wait, what is it? It's oh wait, wait a minute, is it only locked to the keyboard? No, because I can do that. Battle, right? Or dungeon? Yeah, engage squad battle. So dungeon. So dungeon, engage squad battle. Okay. M4. If I say M3. Okay, so... No. We'll find out. He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. Bro. What? That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck to all you people. Of course, is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all the bloody hell. Alright, dude. You deserve whatever happens to you.
Run!
You're so young, first recruit. Get away from me now.
No.
Things up ahead. There's so much soldiers left to find. Right? We can just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster. We can't just run away. Stay away from that thing. Alright. I mean... I really wish I got that first guy we talked to.
Damn it!
And Elda. Dude, these people are fucking... Calm down. It's not fault the human appeared. You must know that surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
You're on your own. Get your boy.
Hold on. You...
So you're perhaps searching for someone.
I get it now.
Not as much. That makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry, is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
Sounded like a game at the top of that tower. Maybe there's some soldiers fighting. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescue any survivors takes precedence. Top of that tower.
Let's hurry.
1 sec. I want to go back in here real quick.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Menace.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Oh, Thesaurus!
How do I dodge? Not like
We'll hold
that.
our ground.
enemy ambush squad battles. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins enemies turn, which is dangerous.
Let's go! Burn! I won't hold back! Fire! A tough one! Let's hurry on.
How in the fuck do I...
This is our chance!
This could be our chance!
This is our chance!
You're here?
The power of Warland!
Good one,
Troll
Strong.
always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off right here.
Even easier than expected.
Is there a way to dodge? Dash. Blade rod. Dodge is control. So, what's 4? Oh, shit. Oh, this is like our glossary, I guess. Yeah. So control is dodge. Makes sense.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Okay, shift is just a tap. You don't have to actually hold it down. I guess I could play this with a controller, right? The amount of time I doubt there could be survivors facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyway, it's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do you do this if it's possible if you're not? Because there's a chance that there's even one survivor that'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time.
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you up there. I can't just leave you to die up there. Touch, even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If we run now, we'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well, then lend me your strength. Okay.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go.
Yep.
Good, right? Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow!
Peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work!
No, the mission depends on our survival. Alright,
I won't hold back! Fire!
3 damage.
Vile monster.
The power of fire!
Not a lot. Not a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm getting shitted on. Hey.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
So apparently the big bads in this game are humans.
Burn to ash!
One more layout, wait to see what happens.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend, I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And
I'll
yet,
distract it. You two, run!
you stroll?
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the...
And yes, the fairy's name is Gallica.
Ah! This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate subtle child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within.
Oh shit.
Engrave thy
Is
very
this like,
heart.
are we getting our persona? We are. Or the equivalent to a persona, I guess. Nice. This makes me want to play Persona. Yo. Yes. Yes. Atlas games are insane. They are absolutely, every single one of them
What
is
the heck
insane.
is going on?
This
Anyway,
one is
we've
living
gotta
up
find a way to fight
the
back.
brand. Okay, deals weak magic when damage to one enemy, weak HP recovery for one ally.
Scour! Alright, that did the trick.
Now we're actually doing damage. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Yeah, it's beautiful. The art style in all of their games is always like peak, but this is it's gorgeous. Okay. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After we've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease a certain item.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
Okay. So we'll go after the legs. Go after the legs.
That's it. Stay on it.
Okay. Oh, but he gets 2 attacks now. And like the combat and stuff, these like, this is really basic now, but if it's anything like Persona, it'll get pretty in depth. We don't know what he's weak against. Let's try fire.
Come forth, royal
Oh
soul.
wait, no.
Wind!
You hit their weakness!
The
Okay,
freedom of a
cool. So
wanderer.
they're weak to wind, so now I get an extra attack.
I
What
won't
if I hit him
hold
with wind again?
Scour!
So like Persona where it keeps going and
Done!
attacking, you know?
You've gotta hit the other spots too! Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Sure.
Seeker!
Should I use MP though? Yeah, I guess so.
Wind!
Oh, so it's not. Those are weak spots. Need to heal. Can I melee them? No, that was dumb.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together! If we don't take out those apple things, you know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Sure. Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing. Yes.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Stuff like over tutorialized.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Alright, so we're gonna. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Shit, I'm gonna die.
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding
fight.
it together.
Yeah. Oh, wait, oh.
You're barely holding together. Gotta heal up quick.
So, I wanna. I'm just gonna heal.
Let's go!
Okay, so he's weak to wind. So.
Seeker! Scour!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay. We can
I'll
do
hit him
this.
with melee.
Yeah! Still up?
Oh, goddamn. Hit him with another wind
Come
attack.
forth, royal soul! Wind! Let's push through! Let's stay calm. Seeker! Scour!
Just don't melee at all.
Let's go! Wind!
That's what I resist at least.
Scour! A tough one!
Like a Beyblade is so accurate.
By this power! Wind!
Gorlio's apple.
Okay.
Level up. 2 levels. Okay.
I feel stronger.
I'm gonna put more points into strength. Both points into strength, yeah.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Oh, Stroll's alive?
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Sounds good.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king.
Yeah.
Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time.
I mean, he stabbed the fuck out of him.
I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
The mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
You might as well get a refresher.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
Guillaburn.
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
Nope. Alright, let's not
That's
ask any
a
more
hell of a
questions,
mission.
I guess.
And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Alright, Grace.
We have to.
Ooh, okay, so quest start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guarburn. The treasonous fiend. Not only attack the prince, but murder the king. Deadline unknown. So I guess this is like main quest.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head.
Or maybe this is just the tutorial. More of the tutorial.
But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Ooh, new ally, Grias. Grias, the Battleheart Veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
Ah.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
I don't know, you guys, he making him sound like this crazy badass, like... I should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Oh, I have like free roam? Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like the power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? Though I suppose it couldn't be not with the ignites we were supplied with. At least yours was broken in the commotion. Besides, incredible if only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for both of us, so let's get some rest. What was that power in you? I wonder. Grace seems to know something about it. Well, hey, say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. I'll talk some more. Okay. Grace, what do you have to say? It's been a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's only time for us to act for his High Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness, the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible. Okay. Can't run around. that? What's this over here?
Hmm?
Gold beetle? There's an insect emitting a strange light. I obtained gold beetle. I wonder what this is for. Okay.
You know...
Good, I'm pooped.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
Yeah, this game is very pretty.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's kind of your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
Thanks, Gallica.
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Good night. What the fuck was that?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place.
This is like the guy, the jailer.
It has me a bit
I forget
addled,
his name in
honestly.
Persona 5, where you would go to
I
upgrade
no
your
longer
persona.
remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies.
I wonder if this is the same.
I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not much choice.
The bargain is struck then.
Hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
New bond, rank, okay, so new ability, Seeker Archetype. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Bright-eyed student allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Okay. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker for more. Tutorials followers. More is the first of your followers, people that can support your quests as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Oh, we're in it. We're like fully in the calendar simulator.
Already then?
Oh my god.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
We got a map? Look at us. Oh yeah, we already have this map out.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines. Apparently going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us a grand trad. Okay.
Alright.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This... hold on.
We're just about to... So we want to go there.
Here's where we are now.
This place
we're gonna go here. I need to go put my clothes in the dryer real quick, and be right back. I promise I'll be not as long as I was last time. Sorry, I had to go put my clothes in the dryer real quick, and I wanted to grab a little snacky snack. 1 second here.
Here, this.
Our minds are full of complex paths. We can't go. We can't go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
I'm sorry. We'll be going through the Nord mines. Are you ready? Yeah.
Good. The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Go straight up the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but I can't but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Could it be? Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard
Looking for
down.
an opening to escape. Don't forget I'm behind you. Right, Grievous is...
Look at that!
Hey, look, up in the air. That large barge is known as a Corvo. Selects its prey from the sky that goes in for the ambush. So what now? Like we need another different problem. Maybe we can hide it out and wait.
No.
No, we need to keep moving. We're already on time. Low on time as it decides. Let me guess. It's an Atlas game. We're always low on time. Let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't have to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? You're truly worthy to demonstrate it. Me too. No fall behind. Okay.
Pushing forward.
So, just real quick. Skill, item, story, memorandum. Where's like my... Oh, is it here? No, this is my... Maybe 3 skills? Items, skills, memorandum. Humans. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms, unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amounts of volatile magma, and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature, marking little sign of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Wow. Incredible. Blue balls.
Stop!
Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. I gotta lock my mouse. I know these hunt packs, should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. If we give them the chance to surround us, we need to find a new
What's wrong?
Why do you have to say loud? It's just a pack of wild dog. Really, with moments where someone touches you. Really? You still don't get it, so be it. It seems you need impromptu lessons on the basic topic. Pay attention as the subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you assess their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach your posture. If they're weak, hunt them down quickly. Now size up that hunt out. What do you think of it? I don't know. Then I'll do the thinking for you. Just this once, you slipped out of Death's grip before, so this should hardly be a challenge. Sizing up enemies pushes you to activate face sight and identify enemies via their color. Lower level enemies will go blue, enemies at the same level will go yellow, higher enemies will go red, other enemies will appear white. When you leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower some enemies, you can simply press the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Defeating weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple spacebar attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, although the protagonist will still take damage. Okay. You press R when it curves over an enemy. You will lock onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in view. You can easily close the distance by attacking. Okay.
Alright.
I'm just gonna try for yourself, lab.
Give it a shot. We got it.
So I do want to change something real quick. So yeah, that's an 5. That's an 4. Then wait, what was R again? Lock on. Yeah. M3. Okay, that's perfect. So
let's do
oh,
this.
Here to stop you. Don't be careless.
Here I go.
If you're not happy with how battles going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing 1. You can just restart battles. Taking 5 assists will automatically person to an enemy who has a weakness or a skill you have. Really?
Looks like we don't have the skills to hit their weakness right now.
Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Let's go. Scour. Just one left.
Take this. Finish the job.
Alright, so we don't control our
I think I'm getting used to this.
persona. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
I thought maybe we would. Maybe we do if they get
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Push through.
Watch your step.
All right. Come on.
Take it. No sense leaving it here. Hold on.
oh, that's right. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard even against weaker foes on the battlefield. Fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Proceed to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. Proceed to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after completing its break gauge with spacebar attacks. The battle starts with great advantage in your favor. However, if you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy is in advantage. To prevent the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Fighting in dungeons, evaluate the enemies in your vicinity and decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with regular attacks, on the first or jump directly into a strategic squad battle. They say, well, have you determined your battle approach? So you okay, yeah, it's like fucking, I get it. It's be efficient.
I'm counting on
They
you.
explain the same thing so many different ways. Don't replace with first-hand experience, get comfortable fighting before we reach the trial. And do be sure you defend yourself. Okay, man. So we should... What you're saying is we should grind.
That being the
Farm.
case,
Let's push through. Brace
I was
yourself.
trying to hit the scan button.
Seeker.
This has got to be weak, right?
Wind.
take this. Go on, finish the job.
You gotta aim better than that.
We did it.
I love this.
That should do it.
So good. Okay. Sorry.
I see the enemy.
All right. How's that? We have the edge.
Go straight.
Everyone, go!
Vitus power.
Scour.
Some battles are hard to win.
So.
Come on! Alright, how's that? Come on!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Right there. This is our chance. Let's take them all.
I might actually switch to control.
Let's go. Wind. Stay sharp.
That's the spirit. Go on, finish the job.
Finish them off.
No more third breath.
That should do it.
There they are. The sword. Dad. Let's give them a fight. And we'll win this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to.
I won't hold back. Scour. Let's finish this.
Take this. Still standing.
Let's wrap this up. Let's take a hike.
Always comes through.
Play the fuck out of this game.
There's no way I'm stopping here. Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
No, like.
I think that's all of them.
What is it?
Haven't seen you a lot around these parts. You wouldn't be Panda, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You're really thinking I look like a panda? Oh, how, at the very least, I suppose you're not drugs. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to be someone in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
But
what are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodfish today, so I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no. My apologies, didn't mean to start on the mood. Hey, would you not be interested in buying something? Okay. What do you got? I feel like I should probably get at least like. Oh wow, very expensive. Nah. I might trade you here a lot of gossip, plenty of rumors lately about the beast from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, the human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. It chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border port. Nothing bad has happened. Okay. Can I sell anything? Okay, so yeah. Okay, now I have money for. Wait, what? Sell all.
Now then.
Okay, now I'll buy. Nah, actually, nah. Have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Money is such a lots of rubbish and some materials, so you won't catch me scratching.
Thank you.
Also, go to the
Right there. All right. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Get ready.
Let's go. Wind. Just one left.
That's the spirit.
Okay, so
I think I'm getting used to this.
it's not exactly like the other ones. Another one's assuming Persona 5.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
There they are. Alright, how's that?
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
I see the end. There they are. We won't lose this fight. I won't hold back. Scour. There's no way I'm stopping here.
Don't let your guard down. There's more.
Let's do this.
Not too many.
Let's do this.
Don't let your guard down.
Wind. 2 remaining.
Only 2 left. Stay sharp.
The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul. Scour. Last
That
one.
one's down.
Take this.
Got nothing to worry about.
Taste steel!
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll. Your attack power's down.
Well, that about does it.
Damn, how the fuck do
Yet.
I feel like my
Right there. This battle's out. Let's take them all out, show.
Take this! Hell
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
what the fuck status effects do I have right now? Like losing health. I'm not just grunting.
There they are. All right, how's that? This is our chance. Let's head forward.
Let's say my mana.
Even easier than expected.
We made short work of them.
Hold on.
Here's something intense. Is there a human?
Got a moment?
Even surrounded, even out here, we see that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather me come at you? Damn, and only awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? Bastards live long enough. Kill him quick. Hey.
It appears we must do this.
Ah. Grias, you got some secrets, huh?
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
That's good. Alright. I really need to put these pistachios away.
Wind!
Oh!
What is that?
Nervous.
That's not an igniter.
Get ready!
I'm being targeted.
Coming at us.
Ancient card.
What's that?
I can take it.
I think something's coming. Watch out!
Got no mercy for you!
Damn.
Watch out! You're clearing people together!
Thanks for battle information will affect the damage party member deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage from melee impacts. Those in the back row deal less less melee damage but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move party members.
You're barely holding together. You gotta heal
I'll
up
get some
quick.
distance. Forward! Falling back.
Okay.
Still here?
Got no mercy for you. Hold still. Here they come.
Vitus power.
Take this. Let's do this.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
It's our turn now.
Should I have magic?
Sight.
Scour! Still up?
Take this.
Oh, you learn. You know? That's how it is.
No.
There it is. Oh, they've already mobilized it. I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm only severe worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
We're at the mines. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you could say it was abandoned. Yeah, the criminal bureaucracy ordered it, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the real curious hero of miners who see it all,
Hey.
I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed and passionate soldiers showing us. Show me hurry. You're not wrong there. Make preparations for you about it.
So?
So what? Entire garrison surely elect commander are needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're only being pursued, regardless of the nature of our mission. Enough to consider that for sure of mine. I'll with him.
Wait a second.
Probably a bunch of shitty miners there, right? Maybe safe around. You're not. Most of them are the same miners who are besides. Being against our best friends,
Then.
Probably ready. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Shoot's gonna have a month. It'll be a whole month of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with these. Lord mines.
However,
It's that quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That's disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were here, who were after us before.
Stop! Don't move! Don't you dare move!
Intimidating soldier. Trapped like rats. As I thought, we walked right into an ambush. We got us at a disadvantage because she was in our bottleneck. We use her back now. Hell no. So you should have American surrender immediately. You got nowhere to run it, and if you don't comply, you might as well pay the price for it.
wait.
It's a misunderstanding. We're not spitters. We're forced to retreat. We had no choice. Keep it. Oh yes, we're in your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. We're let no escape. Blood of granting something to a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through.
Here we go.
Hurry and take them out! We gotta keep pushing forward!
Vitus power! Wind! Last one!
This
the spirit!
Come, yes. Brace yourselves.
Only one left! Finish them off and we're clear!
Let's catch our breath.
Okay, it is gaining
Looks like we're safe for now.
my secret. I forget what they're called. I forget what the personas are called.
Watch out! We've been spotted! Hey! Great job!
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The light was gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
It's all corrupt, man.
This is I see the enemy.
What are you doing?
Right there.
I can't believe the listeners.
No way!
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Those were assassins.
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths.
This guy
Why?
sucks.
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused.
Is my guy about to awaken?
You were the one who...
Oh no. Let's go.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Bro.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Did the same thing happen to me?
Stay back!
My character?
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Hell yeah. Oh, is he about to awaken? Come on. Tell me he
O
is.
thou who art seared with bitterness.
Yes.
O thou anguished traveler. It is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You told me this badass.
You call this real?
magical powers.
Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Halliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that!
Empty threat? Bro.
This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
Hell yeah.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
I'll cut you down!
I will fight with pride.
Shameless.
Take this!
Let's make this quick.
Die!
Withdrawing!
No.
Closing the distance. No holding back! Hack and slash!
Die already!
Still here?
Why do you struggle?
Fuck.
Die!
We're not gonna win.
It's okay. We can do this. Seeker!
Still, however,
Wind!
Take this! Die! Die!
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
I will fight with pride. Seeker! Scour!
Die!
I call upon royal power within! Hack and slash!
Right on target!
I refuse!
Nice one, Stroll!
Come
forth, royal soul! A tough
Take
one!
this! Please!
Okay. Level 6 and a rank up. Nice.
Not bad at all.
Okay. We're gonna raise that magic.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
We're gonna raise,
I see. Fine work indeed.
Oh, I just got this.
Impossible!
I mean, pretty possible, dude. I beat a human.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him.
Well, my villain
I'm
burned
Leon
down
Strong.
too.
Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord.
Am I from the same town?
And now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but if Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
Come on, Grius.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Bro, we're brothers in arms.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Oh, archetypes. Sorry. Archetypes. The pistachio just came flying out of my mouth. That was really cute. Alright. We can now study the warrior. Oh, I see. The archetypes are all on one thing. That's cool.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic?
I would think so, probably.
Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Galaga. Where are you going? Oh, we're going back to...
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Oh shit.
Well, more or less.
I didn't read the options.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Oh, fuck.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Okay.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
But she's not in battle with us. So...
Hey! Wasn't that...
What?
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes that I'm researching. That said, there are many I have yet to see. So far from complete. You can use your own chart. You use this chart to assigning an archetype.
Now then.
Personally, let's consider the one-eyed warrior the admirable archetype. Create a lineage chart page.
This here.
This is a chart that shows the power in connection with the archetype. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic. But okay, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Okay, so mag is the other currency. Each character can study archetypes contained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes includes mag, minuscule shards of magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through the study of archetypes and their deepest
Now
secrets.
then.
Yeah, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Well... So...
I see. This right here.
This would be the archetype that young noble recently awakened to. Warrior's domain is for physical offense, by the way. Weighty greatsword. Few of the archetypes can compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I say this is a fine archetype to do it with.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Of course.
So be it. Following you in the ambulance to show another worthy wielder or to join your ranks. When this takes place, shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch grids. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I quite come. Hear the voices of past here souls. O worthy heart, which have anxiety into strength. Thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart. Which shall bestow upon thee our soul. The soul of a
What did
warrior.
you say?
What is this? Is this truly an archetype? The same magic I once strove for? I can't believe it. It's finally in my grasp. Warrior archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes in the main menu.
I see. This could be useful.
Okay.
Fascinating.
The man with the eye patch should have awoken to an archetype. So that I can view you and that noble youth with the new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Okay, so I think I want to go mage. And then have the other guy be seeker. I think.
I see.
Let's. What is this? Liz? Is that ice? No. I want to be. Yeah.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hear the voice of the past souls, where they are, in terms of anxiety to strength. I was okay.
Really?
I need more Mac.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay.
That is...
Oh, rank 3. Okay. Academia, if I no more academia study archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes you can use. These are acknowledged by attending more lectures or by reading books for the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of tab menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeon at any time. Choose this you can use as a good strategy. You can now check the stats of your royal virtues and qualities necessary in a king. With the main menu, you can raise these virtues in many ways.
What now?
Oh, this
what
is a
now?
new menu. I gotta stop eating these. I pretty much ate like the whole bag of these. Put these away before I make a terrible mistake. How oh, you have to like actually unlock it for each. Yeah. I wanna be the mage, but I need mag.
Welcome. That.
Why, I don't know.
What would you care to know? It appears that.
Alright, so we just have to spend time.
What would you care to?
I'm good. You're the cat.
That's a good kitty.
Hmm?
This cat, you see.
I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have that I can find here. It looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Heroes incense. Okay. Take heroes.
That's a good boy.
Seeking to shine to you. That's a valid item, so hold on to it. Okay. 6 scrolls. Scroll has shapes of language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic of the tower.
That is.
It's apparently for a rather complex spell. A mage devised such an intricate magic that commits to the form of scrolls commands. Are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all? I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes before, but before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
Shrine.
Take a look.
Indeed. Somewhere that is the most research, but do you not think it bears the influence of the secret archetype? Whoever captured it, seriously enough, one language error. This one part that I'm able to parse. It says Nightman, likely the name of a person, but mistakenly so, that I could not begin to tell you why it was a certain person.
Hang on a second.
Those are the additions top of it, and then speak them out. Makes you wonder what it
Adieu.
says. Should you learn anything new, I'd appreciate it very much if you shared it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Among them, the Adept who grasps the ultimate power, Adept, the Wizard, and the Elite Commander, Elemental Master. In addition, another elite for making us dark magic is known to exist. Truly, a mage archetype is unparalleled command of affinity-based magic, but mages devote themselves fully to mind and magma. While the mind is powerful, the other figure strength, let no mage forward forget the
yeah?
Trigger archetype for hitting enemy weak points is powerful magic that can really dish out damage. But it can't really dish out damage with punishment.
Hold on.
Among them, the Adept who pursue a magical path, Adept the Magic Seeker, and the Elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul, Adept the Soul Hacker.
Whoa!
The Seeker archetype is the most sequential lineage. Seeker archetype does not excel in one skill, but it bears the specialties of many other heroes who can perform any task. Jack of all trades is the master of none. Let no seeker forget this.
I see.
I get it, so it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. Alright, so I'm not gonna go through and read all these right now, but... Oh, shit. Tutorial battle. Party format. The most effective way for your party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills in your archetypes. If you obtain information about enemies in advance, you can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike out the enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetype strategically so they may employ a wide range of battle strategies. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have just jumped in.
Oh, yeah?
This right here. Hi, young friend. You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
I told the two about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Auto battling and tactical orders. You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also use 3 to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics settings. To change auto battle tactics during battle, press tab to access the order view. Outside of battle, find another tactic.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up? Huh?
Pardon? So dead miners, it's max again now. Are you okay? Someone pasted your real name on the there. How did you get it unharmed? It's really interesting. Things that were still up by soldiers. Soldiers, I didn't see any. Only one I saw was that PC fellow who looked like some kind of general. You mean King, Clicker? But we left this laid out over there. Wait, he's gone? Damn, we must go after him. It'd be bad for us to return for reinforcements. No. But empty, he has no one else left. However, he was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Luis as anything but a disgrace. Sure. You're right, let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. The protagonist and Gallic can see more in dungeons and towns. Interact with him to make a moment, read your novel, and transfer to academia. Use the end to see what level other players were at, and what party formation they use when they clear the dungeon you're challenging. Looks like the information review can also change your party's formation.
Now, where was I?
Oh, I see. Oh, this is like the door with the wardens.
Sorry.
Sorry you got back to all of us. Most of the guard soldiers are unhinged maniacs that helps, right? You're apologizing, I guess you weren't the bad guys. I saw Clinker's using the hostile space at Worth's captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your life. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You'd be best to turn back now. Something nasty is in the air lately. The gelatinous jiggling around in the air. They're not like little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Try chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much. Fires are best shot, or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. There used to be so many of them around. Well, there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is right monsters dead these days. All I'm saying is it's a long way out to the other end of the mountain. No man can get through the cave. Sooner or later, so time to look for other routes.
Yeah.
Not much else we can do. We should at least make sure we can use some magic. I think I'm going to actually stop streaming here. I'm like really tired. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I don't want to embark on a whole ass dungeon right now. Yeah, get 3 hours in. I'm sorry about the first hour when I was on the phone. I am. Should probably like, cut that out. Or at least put it in the title, like skip 2. But tomorrow I'll be on a little bit earlier, hopefully, and I can stream a little bit longer, obviously. No hour-long phone calls. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back on tomorrow. Look how she sits on your shoulder. Bye.